So in the previous tutorial, I added some geological field maps, and we georeferenced them. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to start adding the geological data. Okay, so we can minimize this, and now we're going to start working in here. So what I'm going to start off doing is by adding a load of bedding readings. So it might be best to do this in data view, and then I can zoom in on an area, for instance, and I can start adding these bedding readings that I can see on here. So what I want to do is I want to start editing this my bedding reading shapefile. So I right click on it and I click OK. So I have this attribute table here, which has all of my data in it. So it's got the strike and the dip. Okay, and the strike is recorded using the right hand rule. So you can see that we have numbers above 180. I'll go through this as we do it. I'll go through what we need to do this, and you'll see that it's actually quite useful to have the strike written on the map in this situation. So then what I want to do is I want to start editing this. So I right click on the thing, and I go to edit features, start editing. This will come up. It's not a problem. We can just continue. And then what I want to do is I have this editor menu up here, and I want to click here, create features, and then I click embedding here, and then I want this feature here so I can add a point. So I need to click on the point where I want to add the data, okay, and then that will have created a new line in the file here. So then if I put the strike in as 173 and the dip as 41, we'll see that it immediately it appears on there. If we just hide the field map for a moment, we'll see that it's there. And you'll immediately see that there's a problem, because if it's actually dipping the wrong way. So if I take that off and put it on again, you'll see that it's dipping that way. So we want to actually add 180 degrees to this. So that will be 3, 3, 5, 3. And this is where the right hand rule occurs. And now you can see that it's pointing in the right direction. Okay. So now we can put the field maps back on, and we can start adding other ones. So this one is it's a bit unclear. It's 180. So that if we can add a data point there. So go back to here. We need this tool here, so we can click at that point there, and we're going to have a strike of 0 for that. Let's probably just put 0, and it's got a dip of 42. Okay, because you'll see. Turn this off again. See, that's dipping the right way. Okay, then this one here. For some reason it wants to click on the vertices of. And then this one's going to have a strike 6 degrees, 06, and a dip of 33. and then we can put another one down here. This has got a strike of 027, so 27, and a dip of 23. So you see that we're gradually building up the data in here. So I can add this data point here, go back over to here, add the bedding readings. I can add this point here, and this one's again 27. It's only dipping at 14 degrees. We can add this one here. It's got a strike of 180, so that's the same as 0, and it's got a dip of 24. We can go up here and add these ones. So again, we need to start editing again, start doing this again. This time I haven't written down the strike, so I need to add it. So that to me looks about 10 degrees. It's dipping towards 24. I could go and look back and look at my notebook, but I think that might be about right. It looks about right. And add this one. So this is 143. And it's dipping at 42 degrees. But I think that's going to be dipping the wrong way. So if we switch off field maps. Oh no, it's not, it's dipping the right way. Okay, so that's fine. We can add another one here. So that's 142. It's dipping 42 again. And then this one. It's annoying, it jumps. It's 024. It's 24 degrees towards 46. And so you'll build up a number of all of your bedding readings on here, and every now and again I would stop editing and save my edits, and then make sure that I save the file. Okay. If we go back to our main view, go to a 1 to 10,000 view, we should find that they're exactly the right sort of size for the map. In the data view, they'll always look a bit, they'll often look a bit odd. Okay. So I can do the same for my structural reading. So let's go back to data view. If I can zoom in here, and I can see that I've got a structural reading there for an antiform. So this is I want to add a fold plunge. So edit features, start editing. Again, I don't mind about this. Okay. So then I want to add data, but I want to add an M fold, so a fold of hinge of an antiform. Okay. And so I'm going to add that here. And I want to open the attribute table. And we see we've got this, so it's plunging 32. Again, I haven't written the direction, so I'm going to have to estimate it. So I think it's going to be about 170. Okay. So if we switch off the field maps, we'll see it. Maybe 170 is a bit. I think it's probably more like 165. Yeah, you can see why it's quite useful to write down the strikes on the map. So again, if we go back to the main view and we go back to a scale of 1 to 10,000, we can switch off the field maps. And stop editing, save our results, and again save up here, and get rid of the attribute table. You can see that we've got a fold plunge in here as well. And you can build up a number of features, you can add all of your data like that.